Week 1 is concluded and the grades will be posted shortly, so I want to follow up with everyone on where we are. One of the most important things students at this level need to learn is what educators refer to as metacognition. This refers to understanding how you learn and managing the process of learning. At this point, your Week 1 grade should give you an idea of whether or not your approach to learning the material in this class is going to be effective. If you aren't satisfied with your grade, then you should review what you did last week in terms of studying and look for ways that you can make improvements. So here are a few suggestions for you to think about. If you find you have trouble understanding a passage or example from the textbook, try reading it out loud to yourself. Even if you do understand something, it can still be beneficial to explain it to yourself out loud. Talking to yourself may seem a little strange at first, but Chi and his associates showed that students who explicitly verbalized their understanding of material not only learned the material better, but developed a deeper understanding of it. In the ground-based classes that many students are used to, you spend a significant part of any lecture taking notes. For many students, this subconsciously becomes an important part of the learning process. Now, obviously, we don't have a lecture in this class, but you can get the same effect by taking notes from the textbook as if it were a lecture. This is a technique that I've personally used when I'm taking classes online. Be sure that you're using the supplemental materials that I post each week, as well as the materials that are available on the website provided by the university. With that said, I wouldn't necessarily start there. Instead, start off with the textbook, and as you're reading, take note of any problems or subjects that you aren't clear on. Then go to the supplemental materials and look up those topics there to get a different perspective on them. If you struggle through a problem and finally get to the right answer, go back and write out the correct answer from the beginning without all the missteps, tangents, and corrections that you went through. This will help you to see the clean solution without any additional distractions. Finally, some people need to learn problems by hearing them, by hearing someone else, or they need to walk through them with someone else. If you feel that's the case with you, then you should try accessing the tutoring service that the university makes available. The tutors are available in live sessions, so this is an opportunity for you to actually discuss the problems with someone. Now, I'm not suggesting that anyone should do all of those things. Instead, you should evaluate what you're doing so far, think about which of my suggestions sound like they would be beneficial to you, and then integrate them into your weekly routine. If you'd like to talk over what you're doing and what changes you should make, I'll be glad to do that with you as well. You can reach me by phone during my office hours or on Skype most afternoons and evenings.